Today we're going to learn how we can write a function with the help of recursion that reverses a string, that is, writes the string from the opposite side. For example, if I write hello, it will return ole, the opposite version of it. And here, if in a real function I have input human, it gives us Nemo in console log because we are doing console log, which prints it here in this development tool that is very helpful for developers. Okay, let's see how the real function is working. For that, I'm suggesting you just to command it and start to write this function together. Okay, if we want to write a function, first of all, we should declare it. So let's do that. Const. In order to be understandable enough, we will call it reverse string. Here, like this. No, of course no. Although it is function and we call it in this way, but to declare we should write in this way. This is a variable that has a function in it. The function has one argument called str, which is the short version of string. And here we will have all the code that the function should implement inside of the curly braces. Okay, let's start. To reach to our goal, which is to reverse the string, we should get to particular characters of that string. For that, we should know some small details about JavaScript and coding out of the function and recursion. Okay, let's declare a variable called string example and put a word inside of it. Okay, this is a string that has 4 characters. How can we know that it has 4? Okay, let's not write a word, but something like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Let's understand how many characters it has by console logging the length of it. For that, we should call the string, and in other words, the variable that has the string, and reach to its length, which we do in this way. So string example dot length. This is what will give us the length of our string. Okay, let's see. Do we get it? 26. Here is that. Okay, I want to get the last character of this. For that, we can do another console log to see that result that we want, and again call the string, then square brackets. This is to get the particular character. Like if we want the last one, we should write the number of that character. How do we know that? Is it 26? Let's see. Because the length is 26, and maybe that will be 26. Undefined. Undefined, yeah. So that's not 26. Is it 25, maybe? Yes, it is. Look, actually, this number that counts the characters starts from 0. So 0 should give us the W. And it does. So because it starts from 0, the last one is not equal to length, but is equal to the length minus 1, which is 25. So we get it. And okay, if I want to understand which one is the 5th one, it is E. Yeah. Okay, did you get it? So here is the length, to know the length, and here's to get to the particular character. And remember that this starts from 0. Okay, but let's comment these lines too, but I will not delete in case you want to see something there or look it down again. Already we know how we can get to the last character of the string that we are going to input. So let's do that. Let's let's make our function give us the last one. So return the string last character. So how do we get that? We have two options. We can declare a variable, give that the value, give the variable the value of our string, not the value, but the length of our string. So for example, it will become 20, and then each time call that variable, not the length, like len, -1, -2. But let's not do that and just call this way. We don't need any external variables. Okay, string that length. Is it okay? Is this complete? No, it's not. This is the complete one. So we should get actually something that we want. Let's console log and see. Console log reverse string. Here is here is our function, and computer, because we're working with computer all the time. What we get is error. Yeah, we got it. Okay, let's get to this one. Should we do -2 and then -3 and then -4? And even if the string has a lot of characters, no, of course we don't. We shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. Okay, computer. Let's think of a way to do that programmatically. Okay. For that, we should call the function again. Do you know the recursion? If you don't, go and watch my video. Call this function. Oh wait, but we need another thing that will be incremented and that will help us to get to the next character each time. So let's call another function inside of this called inner, and give two arguments to that: index and the string that the user will give us. Inside of that, we will do whatever we want, and afterwards we will return that inner function, the result of this function, with the string that the user will give us, and with 0, because we want this index to start from 0. This will be the count of our steps. So let's do inner string index plus 1. This will go to the next step. Index will be incremented, and here we will do something like this, and this is the last one. We will do minus index. Each time index will be +1, and here it is 0. Then it will become 1, 2, 3, going to the pre-last one, pre-last one, pre-last one, and so on. Okay, but this actually is an infinite loop. Maybe, yeah, after some time it will cause undefined, but in this case it is infinite loop. So let's write the function that will stop it, that will terminate it. Here we should write that the index should never be greater than the string length, because if it's greater than this number, it will cause a negative number, and we cannot get to the negative number, to the negative character, to the character that is in negative position, kind of. We cannot do that. So let's write that it is not possible. If it is greater or equal to string.length, we should stop it. We should return nothing, like this. And when we return nothing, it will stop the function from working. Okay, let's see whether this works or not, and then go on. Oh, it works. Okay, but to be more beautiful, this code, let's remove this curly braces, which is the function that is shown here. Okay, and it will work the same way. So here is the function that reverses a string. Let's revise what it does. Okay, first of all, we could write index here and call it like this, and remove this and this, but we don't do that because the user will be overwhelmed, confused, and will not understand anything from this function, because he will say, oh, wait, what the 0 is? I want the string to be reversed, and why do you make me call it with the 0? I don't want to write any 0. So we say, okay, don't do that. No, we don't want you to do some additional things, extra things. Don't work hard, and we will write it here by ourselves. That's why we call another function. That's the only reason we do that. Here is the termination part, as you got. So index should never be greater than the length of the string. That's why we return nothing when this happens, in order to stop it. And here is the recursive part that makes our function do the same thing as much as needed to reverse the whole string completely. Okay, and here we get the appropriate character, and each time we decrement it one more. So we get the last one, the pre-last one, like the 7th one, and the 6th, and the 5th, until it becomes equal to this number. So index is becoming 7. This is also 7, and it stops, because it is not possible to get -1 for the position of the character. So this is the function, this is the code that is very easy actually if you try to understand it completely. Thanks for watching.